Hi, in this video we're going to be taking a look at Led Zeppelin's Going to California. This one's for Adam Riley, who's learning it at the moment. Some confusion as how to play it, because I think there's a lot of information on the internet, a lot of guitar tabs which seem to contradict each other. There's a lot of videos on YouTube explaining how to play it. Some of them are very good. Some are explaining it in standard tuning, drop D tuning, dad tuning. There's some videos that seem quite long and drawn out. I think the reason for this is because when Jamie Page plays it, there's a lot of embellishments in. So when you're trying to learn the basic structure, it can get a bit confusing because of the embellishments, and therefore there's a lot of different opinions on how it is and isn't supposed to be played. For this video we're using dad tuning, so that means both bottom and high E strings are tuned down to D. And hopefully this video should explain the basic structure of how to play it in under 10 minutes. So we're starting off with this phrase, which is stripped down to the bare basics, like that. We've just played 6 times. So we've got this, sorry, because all we're doing is playing D strings, is almost the genius of the song. Bottom E, high E, D, so high E, bottom E, high E, D. So we have that played 6 times. Because we're just playing D notes, a lot of people play that add that 3rd fret of the B string in, so they play, sorry, like that, which adds a nice little ring to it, but kind of either or, and the difference is quite subtle. We then come to this phrase, like that, borrowing the 7th across the G, the B and the high E string. We're playing the B and then the E string, like that. Playing the B and E again, but this time we're going to the 8th of B, back to the 7th of B, so good. We're then going to the 9th fret of the G, going to the high E, 7th fret of B to the high E, back again to the B string, so good. Like that. Again, I'll put the YouTube annotation tablature on the screen to make that easier to follow. So we should have something like this. We then come to this phrase where we're playing let's go something like that. Starting off, we've got our, personally I put my thumb on the 5th fret of the bottom E string. I've put my middle finger on the 5th fret of the high E string, and I'm going to pluck both of them and then come down to the B string open, G string open. So I've got that, and that's my picking pattern for this first part. So I'm going to move down to the 4th fret of the high E and do the same picking pattern. Middle finger on the 5th fret of the B string, picking pattern being the same. All fingers off, with the exception of my thumb, same picking again. So I've got just get the rhythm right for the picking, so instead of going, you want that. Just straightforward. We then play our intro bit again twice. then come to this part where we're playing on the 5th fret of the high E, 7th fret of the B and the G strings, and we're going to plug same picking pattern again, like that. We're then going to do an open D and a high E, so we've got. We're then going to do that again. But this time we're going to take our first finger off and use an open E, like that. So we've got. We're then going to play the whole thing again. Like that. We then come to this phrase. Taking that same shape but starting it on the 3rd fret, so it's the 3rd fret of the high E, 5th fret of the B and the G strings, and we're going to go high, bottom and high E together, B and G, then again, kind of doing a G shape on the second fret of the A string and the 3rd fret of the B. Pull off on the 2nd fret of the high E, so we've got that, and then we do our intro riff, like that. So we've got that. Then we're going to do it again. We're then going to play this again. That. We then come to the last little bit that we need to know to be able to play this song, which goes something like this. Sometimes that's embellished, but this is a very basic way of doing it. We've really got a D7 shape. We're playing it with our first finger on the 6th fret of the B. We're going to use the D string open, and we're going to play. Actually, no, we can play it with the bottom E string, obviously tuned on a D. So we can play it like that. So we're playing both E strings together, coming down to B and then G. And then playing the open D and the high E string together. So we've got that like that. I'm going to do that 4 times. Moving to what's primarily an A chord, we're using an open A, leaving the high A open. We're really playing the 7th fret of the D, the 6th fret of G, and the 5th fret of the B, and like that. And we'll do that 4 times. So playing the bottom A open, the B string together, coming down, and we're going to do that 4 times. can use the high E if we want to embellish it. That's really the basic way of doing it. So what we have for that is something like this. Sorry. Again. And the song continues. So as always, I hope that helps you be able to play going to California. And as always, thank you for watching.